Hello. 2 years ago, I signed up for a very expensive IT course that promised to develop me both technical-wise and soft skills-wise. And one of the homework of this course was to record and create Facebook/Instagram stories. And I was very reluctant of this homework, but it wasn't an optional one. So I had to do it. The entire content was to create as many stories on social media in 3 days, as many stories as possible, disregarding the quality. So the quantity was very important. So I created a lot of stories in these 3 days, and I posted them, and then I wanted to continue. And I'll be blunt. I'm here today to convince you, everybody of you, to start creating stories on Facebook or Instagram. This is my purpose here today. Yes. And I'll tell you what I've learned creating these stories. Number one, creating social media stories is actually very easy. Let's say you walk around your neighborhood and you see a neighbor who planted in his yard a palm tree. And it's Romania. A palm tree in Romania, it's winter at -10 degrees. So you have an opinion about that. Bang! Record and post. You are in Bucharest traffic. It makes you mad. Bang! Record and post. You have a new t-shirt. Bam! Record and post. Nothing happens. Bam! Record and post. That easy. You don't have to care about the editing. Just trim the unneeded part of the video and that's it. Just post it. Everybody will be happy. 2. You can reconnect with old friends. Once I started posting these stories as part of this homework, a lot of people who I didn't even know they were using Facebook still, they saw them and they replied to me, and I got to talk with a colleague from my very first job. I got to talk with some colleagues from college. So I got to reconnect with people that there had been like radio silence for many, many years. 3. You can connect with current friends. Like for instance, this Saturday morning, I created a story about vacuuming the house, vacuum cleaners. Saturday evening, I met with a gang, and they use social media as well, so they had seen the story, and they started joking about it and laughing and so on. But we also got to discuss the topic. So we discussed about different vacuum cleaner brands. There was even a dirty joke about vacuum cleaners. And also the fact that when you have a house which is too clean, it tends to allergies, promotes allergies. So yeah, connected with current friends and old friends. Then stories help you say things in a concise manner. For instance, when I tell something that happened to me, I tend to be very verbose. I tend to be very wordy. I tend to say a lot of things which are related to the topic, but not in a way that is really important for the storyline. So I tend to say a lot of things. I tend to divagate, to digress, to go around like this around the story, and say a lot of things into a lot of detail, but they don't really matter for the storyline. Now, on social media, these stories are limited to like 30 seconds. So you have to limit what you're saying, and every word has to mean something, to have an importance. And it also helps people to understand the storyline better. This one is one of my personal purposes, because I am very, very, very bad at this, and the stories really help me do that. Number 5 is you get out of your comfort zone. So like, if you hear your voice recorded on the phone, it's not really the most comfortable thing. And if you see your facial expressions on camera, it's not the most comfortable thing. And if you put them together, your voice and your face, and you send them to like everyone on the internet, definitely not the most comfortable thing. And then number 6, stories are fun and they improve your creativity. It's like when you search for ideas, you become more creative. When you start recording a story and while recording you get new ideas, you're more creative. When you play with a camera, you're more creative. When you try out different voices, you're more creative. When you try out different outfits, different scenarios, or like play different roles. When you say a joke, for instance, you want to get more creative. And playing with the camera is like you have a lot of mistakes that you do, like you stutter, you miss words, and all of this is really fun because it's like a bloopers show from a show, but it's not a show. It's your life and it's you, so you make fun of yourself. So in conclusion, stories make you more creative. They make you express yourself more concisely and interestingly. They make you reconnect with old friends and current friends. They genuinely improve your public speaking skills. And now, my challenge to you is to forget about your comfort zone for the next 3 days, and from tomorrow until Friday, to post as many possible stories on social media. Doesn't matter what they're about, just post them. So what do you say? Challenge accepted? Just try it.